Hey guys, welcome back to Startup Yourself. Well, we're back with another video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, and while you're at it, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest uploads. Have you been having trouble with work lately? Do things feel out of sorts? Have your coworkers started to ignore you for no reason at all? These things may look small, and we hate to break it to you, but you might be getting fired soon. Today, we're going to tell you about signs and red flags that might mean that you're getting fired soon. So without further ado, let's get to the list. Number 1. Your work has gotten smaller. As you might have experienced, the longer you stick to a job, the bigger your workload gets. Your responsibilities grow, and so do your working hours. But what if the opposite is happening? What if you're getting little to no work compared to the amount you used to get before? Either you're being fancied, which is highly unlikely, or you're soon to be fired from your current job. Number 2, you're unable to have polite conversations with coworkers. The most important factor that makes a healthy working environment is good colleagues and coworkers. So, if you start losing your connection with them and they've stopped talking to you, well then something weird must be going on. Maybe something that will soon lead to you being jobless. So, keep an eye on that. Number 3, you feel a weird vibe entering the room. If you remember your high school days, then you might remember that you may or may not have experienced the awkwardness of everyone going quiet as you enter the room. What if the same has started happening in your workplace too? Do you feel like you're being stared at? Have you been catching weird vibes from your coworkers or boss's behavior? Well, then you might want to be upfront about it and find a solution. Number 4, your role is not developing. One of the worst and the most obvious signs would be that your role isn't growing or developing. For example, you're no longer invited to training seminars or workshops, and it's been a long time since your boss took any interest in your position. Plus, you can see no clear progression path in your role. This could be one of the clearest signs that you're getting fired because your boss has stopped keeping you in mind for the long term. Number 5, you've been asked to train someone. Training up new employees could be seen as an honor. Perhaps the management team thinks you're senior enough to take on the responsibility of taking a newbie under your wing. However, if you suddenly found yourself teaching them how to do your job, alarm bells should be ringing. Could this be one of the warning signs of getting fired? You know the answer. Number 6, your boss doesn't ask you for help. If you're the head of your team, but your boss still does not come to you and ask you for help and progress reports, well, that's not a good sign. And if they go to your subordinates instead, then things are only getting worse. Number 7, you no longer get any praise. Have you been working extra hours and doing your best but still end up being overlooked? Have your coworkers stopped taking interest in your work, let alone giving a compliment? Has anyone recently told you you've done a good job? No? Well then, there are only 2 possible reasons for not getting any recognition. Either you don't deserve it, or your workplace doesn't deserve you. Number 8, your performance reviews have been poor. One of the easiest ways to tell if you're getting fired is if your performance reviews have been poor. If you've been scoring low time and time again, it's likely one of the signs you'll be getting fired. These reviews are a chance to see whether or not you're on track and have any performance issues. So if they haven't been going well, you may not be satisfying the ones who are in charge. Number 9, you're not invited to important meetings anymore. Another major sign that might mean you're going to get fired soon is not being invited to private meetings anymore. After all, why would they need your opinion on something if they no longer want to have you around? Plus, they might want to keep all the information private. Number 10, you're looking for signs. If you've seen this video till the end, chances are that you already suspect that the end is near. Deep down, you probably know something happened which might put your job at risk. The best thing you can do right now is start looking for a new job while you still have the current one. With a bit of effort, you can easily make the between job period relatively painless. That was all for today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button, and in the comments section down below, tell us what's the worst job you've ever had. We'll see you in our next video. Until then, take care and goodbye.